So recently I've been buying a lot of Wii and Wii U games, so along with that, a lot of people have been looking at my collection and they see that I have a lot of different games. So of course you have the people that just have to say, Johnny, I don't know why you're buying games, you're just gonna get disc rot. And I'm like, disc rot? That's impossible. And they're like, yeah, trust me, disc rot for sure. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. So let's go look at some of the oldest games that I have right now. So in this case, we have Crash Team Racing, which was my very first game that I actually owned. And as you can see, there's a bunch of scratches, but it still works. No kind of disc rot whatsoever. So for those who don't know, disc rot is essentially when the disc gets so old and it eventually starts to rot away and there's nothing you can really do about it. The data ends up getting corrupted and it's basically unplayable. But as you can see, there is literally nothing here. Besides that scary face, there's nothing to worry about here. I personally think if you actually take care of your games, then you should basically be good. I personally have had zero issues with any kind of disc rot. Now obviously I'm not saying these things are invincible and last forever, but in this case I feel like if you actually store them in a cool, dry environment where it's not really humid whatsoever, then I personally don't think you should be running into any kind of major issues with the discs. Like obviously keep them out of the sun, keep them out of water, keep them away from basically anything Mother Nature throws at you. For example, GameCube games, these are very sensitive and they seem to crack a lot of the time. But even in this case right here, we can go ahead and pop open Smash Bros. Melee and we can see that there is, again, nothing there. Like, literally, what? Like PSP games, for example, I honestly feel like you have a higher chance of accidentally breaking the little case thing while taking these out instead of getting disc rot on these things. Like, look at that, clean surface, and I got this thing used, so yeah. Then we have New Super Mario Bros. Wii. In this case, if I were to flip this around, we can go ahead and see that, again, there is basically nothing on this disc, and I've had this thing ever since I was a kid. There is some scratches, but again, I had this when I was like 10 years old, so for the amount of scratches, it's not that bad. But the disc still works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. And if we were to go with the oldest Wii game that I actually own, in this case it would be Mario Kart Wii, which is actually the game that came packed in with my Wii. But if we flip it around, we see that again, there's a little bit of scratches, but there's no kind of rotting whatsoever. So personally, I have not had any issues with disc rot at all, but in this case, let me know if you have in the comment section below and follow for more gaming content.